Well, a CBS News poll out today shows Americans remain supportive of U.S. efforts in Ukraine. That includes high support for increasing sanctions on Russia. CBS's Christina Ruffini is at the White House with some new developments on the diplomatic front. Christina, good evening.
Good evening, Jerika. Several European nations have announced plans to reopen their embassies in Kyiv, and State Department sources tell CBS News they are exploring options for potentially sending U.S. diplomats back into the country, although likely not in the immediate future.
It is a remarkable thing that the Ukrainians won the Battle of Kyiv.
On Face the Nation today, National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan said that victory came down to the bravery and skill of the Ukrainian military and the weapons provided by the United States.
We're working through when we will be in a position to set our diplomatic presence back up in Kyiv. That's a judgment that gets worked through our security professionals.
Now, as the conflict moves to the east, the U.S. says it's rushing more defensive weaponry into the country. A new CBS News YouGov poll found 72% of Americans support that effort. And a strong majority say they would support U.S. military involvement in Ukraine if Russia attacks a NATO ally or uses chemical or nuclear weapons. In an interview with 60 Minutes, President Zelensky said Ukraine's future will depend on prompt U.S. support.
You are frustrated with President Biden?
No, I'm not disappointed. I don't know how another president in his place would help us. I don't know. It's difficult. We have a good relationship. I think so, at least. Ukraine depends on the support of the United States, and I, as the leader of a country at war, I can only be grateful.
Now, this week, President Biden will travel to Iowa, where he's going to talk about what the White House is calling the Putin price hike and what the administration is trying to do to fight it. Jerika?
Christina Ruffini at the White House. Thank you.